I'm State Senator Phil Fortunato, and this is what I think on abortion. You know, Washington is sad to say, a very liberal state, and it's basically an abortion state. So we're not going to be able to repeal abortion no matter what anybody says. I happen to be a very pro-life person, but at least we could do is let women know the risks of this procedure. It is not a procedure that goes without risk. Some years ago, there was a woman that died at Valley General Hospital. This is in a hospital with a procedure done by a doctor, and she still died. So there are risks associated with that. Some years ago, the Department of Health used to publish documentation that let us know how many procedures there were, how many women suffered, or how many women were sterile because of the procedure, how many women died, and how many abortion failures there were. Now, an abortion failure is they tried to abort the child and the child lived. So, I mean, that's a pretty scary procedure. So, when abortion seems to be exempt from any notification that women can get. They don't want women to see 4D ultrasounds. They passed a bill that restricted even informing women of the risk of the procedure. I had a bill that said, hey, you know, if you're going to get this procedure, at least know what the risk is. So they passed a bill in the legislature, in the Senate rather, that said women have a right to know the risk of breast implants. And I agree with that. I voted for it. And I told staff, I said, take that bill, cross out breast implants, and write in abortion. How come they wouldn't give that bill a hearing? They did pass a bill, however, that widened it and made it way more liberal on who could actually do a procedure. So in the past, you used to have to be a physician to do an abortion. They passed a law that basically said it could be a physician or a physician assistant, a nurse practitioner, or a healthcare provider. Now, I don't know what medical degree a healthcare provider has, but that's basically Planned Parenthood. In addition to that, Governor Inslee purchased 30 to 40,000 abortion pills through the Department of Corrections pharmacy to make those available to women for free. And now those pills are coming up with expiring. So now they want to give those pills away free to basically, again, Planned Parenthood. So we are subsidizing the abortion procedure with taxpayer dollars. Now, I don't know how you feel about that, but to me, that's not a good expenditure of taxpayer money. So, abortions may be legal in Washington state, but they shouldn't be unsafe. And we should make sure that women have enough information to make a logical decision about their future health, which could have an effect on their ability to have children in the future. So I'm State Senator Phil Fortunato, and this is what I think about abortion in Washington state.